Yo, what's good, everybody? It's the Green Onion, and welcome back to another diecast review. Today we got this beautiful Tarmac Works Nissan GTR Nismo GT3 Nürburgring to take a look at. Man, this thing's really cool. It's got a lot of little features to take a look at, but here's the box. First of all, Tarmac Works, and it's got like a silhouette of the car with the GTR emblem there. It's a nice little box. It's not just a very nice display that Tarmac Works has. You can put this acrylic case over your car, like so, if you want to put it inside of it. And if not, you can have it out here. The car is screwed to the base plate here, but I took it off for the video. But here's the base plate itself. It's screwed in by this little tab here, Tarmac Works GTR. And then it says Nissan GTR Nismo GT3 from the Nürburgring 24 hours of 2015, and then the 4 drivers of this car. Here's the car itself. And man, I bet this thing looks almost perfect to the real car. This is just beautiful. Look at this thing. It's even got like the tinted headlights, like the yellow tinted headlights, like most of the GT cars there. And the headlights are plastic. They're plastic pieces that are separate from the rest of the car. It's got like a bunch of little front splitters here, like on the real car, and this main one right here, Nissan on the splitter. What else does it say? Michelin tires, Motul, PIAA, and then hey, there's YouTube on the front of this car. Huh. I didn't know this was sponsored by YouTube, but I guess so. Then everything's outlined in red, the grille, the hood panel lines, and then we got Nissan on the hood, even the hood pins. These little tiny little hood pins are red on this car, which are detailed. Same up here, we got red hood pins again. We got Zurich 35, number 35. I don't know what that says on the outside, but still, oh, it says Nürburgring Nordschleife, or whatever. I can't pronounce that word ever, but that's what it says on the bottom there. Then we got a British flag. Gran Turismo, Nissan Gran Turismo Academy PlayStation. Huh. I don't know what that is all about. But then we got like little, I forgot what those are called on the cars, but those things. And then we got Nismo on the roof panel here, and Gran Turismo on the windshield. Which just they went into every little detail on this thing. Just went into everything here. Here's the rear window. It says Deutsche Post. Never heard of that, but the number 35 once again, and in the back you can see the roll cage bar detailed in silver right there, and as well as in the front there's a windshield wiper down the middle of the car's windshield, and the steering interior all detailed. Even the window has this little side plate thing. Over here we got the drivers detailed on the above the roof line there. Michael Crum, I think this is, Lucas Ordonez, Kazuki Hoshino, and Alex Buncombe. I don't know if I pronounced those right, but those are the drivers. Just an awesome looking car. I like the black. The reason why I picked this up is I like the GTR GT3, and this is a Tarmac Work car. That's a bonus, and it's black and red, which are probably 2 of my favorite colors. But moving on to the side here, here's the fuel intake thing, where they put the gas. We got more Michelin Motul on the bottom. There's the GT Academy on the spoiler, which says Nissan. Nissan and Nismo, the main sponsors there, are on the side of this car. GT3 designate what group it's from. 35, and the same basic sponsors again. This is part of the base, this side trim here, but it is detailed in silver. Falcon Tire logo over the tire, signifying that these might be, but yeah, it says Falcon Tire. But the actual tires have Michelin logos on them. It's kind of interesting, I guess. It conflicts with it's conflicting interests. And then the other side, it says basically the same thing. Oh, one detail I forgot to mention was these mirrors are like rubber, and they have little details for the back, which is really cool. Here's the back, Bilstein shocks, Nissan Nismo underneath the plastic rear lights, and on a GTR of this size as well. They're so small, but yeah, they made plastic lights for all this Nismo GT3 Nissan there. The spoiler is plastic, like with the Audi R8 LMS, but it still is very nice looking on this car. Base is also plastic, very plain on this base. I think some of the other bases have details on them. This one just it's a flat base. Tarmac Works, and then that. But you don't see the base. Not complaining about that garbage. It's stupid. We move on to the wheels. Nice black rims, and you can see the brake caliper. Even the brake caliper is detailed in like bronze yellow. Then you can see the rotor there. It says Michelin on the tires. Yeah, it's just man, this thing has so much detail, so much attention to detail, everything. Just amazing. We'll say one thing that's a complaint. This thing literally doesn't roll at all. Yeah, you can see these wheels are they're too fat for the car. I can't even get them to turn. They're just too fat for the car. But once again, this car isn't driving anywhere. This car isn't doing anything. Most this car is usually doing for most collectors is sitting right here in this base plate looking pretty inside of its case. And that's basically what it's doing for mine. I'm not sending this down the track. I'm not stupid. This is getting put in my display case along with all the other beautiful looking cars. So there is the Nissan GT3. I said that wrong. I always get this mixed up. Nissan GTR Nismo GT3 by Tarmac Works. Highly recommend checking out Tarmac Works. It's a great it's a great company. It's just we need to support them, just get them starting off. You know, I think they're just starting out. So if we buy some cars, maybe they'll find their way into major retailers soon. I have no idea, but hope you enjoyed this review of the Nissan GTR Nismo GT3, and I'll see you guys in the next one.